Hi everybody, back at it again. Hi. So, podcast, am I right, folks? Doing another one. Surprised it lasted this long. Here with my co-host, David.
Hi, I'm here. It's a little less stage fright, but today is a special day because we have our first guest appearance, Mackay. I hope you don't
Hi.
mind me saying your name.
Hello.
Hello. So, Mackay, tell us a little about yourself.
I live at a house, and I sleep in a bed, and I go to school at a school,
Whoa.
and I go to school online, and it's annoying.
Yeah.
And, I like to code and stuff.
Okay, so tell us about some games you've coded.
Well, in the past I've coded stuff like, I usually like to code mini games. Stuff like something like you'd see something at an arcade. And I also like to code little projects, like I've made a translator that translates stuff into Pig Latin.
Cool.
And I also just mess around with stuff and try to figure out what you can do.
Don't know what else to say. That's
Yeah,
pretty good.
sounds pretty interesting, not gonna lie, Chief.
Yeah. So,
Mm-hmm.
I'm interested by that Pig Latin thing. How did you get that to work?
What you have to do is because Scratch only allows you to process. It doesn't allow you to break up words individually. So I had to break them up into a series of variables, and then I had to move the variables around individually, and then tape it back together, and repeatedly do that with every possible word.
Pretty hard. And for people who don't know, Scratch is this free coding thing where you can learn how to code, and I'd say Mackay is pretty good at it. I've seen a couple of his things.
Thank you.
So besides coding, what else do you like to do?
Well, I play the saxophone, play soccer, and play video games.
Doesn't everybody play video games at this time? By the way, thanks for all the first responders. I felt like I had to say that at some point. So, thanks. Thanks for keeping us safe, lol.
Yeah.
Yeah. But how's soccer going then? That sounds cool.
Well, I haven't played for 8 months, but I get to play spring soccer, so that's nice. And I usually play spring and fall soccer.
Pretty interesting. Any questions you'd like to ask Mackay, Logan?
Well, I can't think of anything right now. I'm gonna send it back to you.
Okay. I think is it time to move on to our next topic? Is there anything else that we think we should learn more about Mackay?
I don't know. I'm just kind of looking at bird heads right now. Not like actual bird heads, but the bird heads of TF2. Because bird heads in TF2 are pretty cool.
Oh yeah, we mentioned TF2 last time.
Yes.
That was one of our topics. Wow. Okay, let's move on to our next topic, provided by Mackay. Woohoo.
Fortnite stinks.
And why do you say this?
Well,
For
it's because
journalistic purposes?
pretty much Fortnite in the game Fortnite, you get a person, they get a gun, they shoot people. The end. What's the point?
Are you against
Some
shooting?
games
We're
like
teaching children to murder each other online.
God, we're wearing headphones.
Oh yeah, you have a good point, but like, there's other games that are like that.
Those have points and teamwork and stuff like that.
Well, you can play with a team in Fortnite.
I guess so.
Well, I
Fortnite also became a lot popular, and it's...
Yeah, that was a bit much. Like,
if someone said Fortnite...
Yeah.
If someone said Fortnite, then everyone else in the immediate vicinity would start yelling about Fortnite.
Times, but yeah, I like about Fortnite's popularity. I think if a game is popular and everyone plays it, like Minecraft, for example, everyone plays that, and there's not much like the merchandise that is sold at like mainstream stores. There's like a quarter of an aisle of it in the kids section, the kids toy section, and like that's fine. But the amount of Fortnite merchandise I saw a couple like, last year and the year before, it was absurd.
There's people who are wearing like full suits,
like
with
no,
their backpacks
but like cosplaying is fine. I'm not like, but like, are wearing a shirt that's like eat, sleep, Fortnite because like you like the game, but like when it gets to the point that if you say it and there's a 5-year-old and they would know what it meant, that's a bit much. But what are you gonna do if it comes to popularity? One person can't decide what everyone likes. So I think if you like Fortnite, do you like Fortnite? It's not a big deal, but I personally am not a big fan.
I don't like it either.
Oh, a big problem I have with it is that there's no like overarching story. Like games don't need to have story, but like if there's a story like that like gives meaning, like why you're doing this, like why something's happening, I think there should be like a game should have backstory. Like take a game like Overwatch, okay? It might seem like it's just a bunch of mercenaries clashing against each other, but then you actually go into the lore and like there's a reason why
and each character has a backstory.
Yes, like there's a reason why in King's Row you're pushing a bomb to destroy a bunch of robots. There's a reason for this. But like our opinions. By the way, this is the internet, I know, so everyone's gonna get mad at us for saying our opinions, but it's our opinions. Shut your frickin' capitalist mouth. That was also a joke. YouTube, please don't demonetize me.
No, I think you're good. You're not allowed to swear within the first like certain seconds of the video, so.
Okay, I think we covered. So yeah. I think I'm not a big fan of the game. I used to play it. Didn't everyone really? Like a lot of people used to play it. I think the games died down to like a popularity where it's not as mainstream. And then again, I haven't been paying attention to like Fortnite stuff, but I've noticed it's not as like mainstream as it was, I think. But yeah, it was definitely a little under control, but again, I can't control what multiple people think. Looks like Logan's gone to take a break. So, like, any more thoughts?
I don't really like how in Fortnite every season they change it. Because like in Overwatch, you just mentioned a second ago, everything is the same, and everything, but there's a reason for it. But the game, every time you play, the game changes a bit. But in Fortnite, they put you on a map, and then after a little while, they just change the game completely, and there's no going back to a previous version. So some people who like the game how it is, and then it changes, and they lose it.
hold on, sorry, my mic wasn't working for a second. I can see that, but like you have to have changes to a game, like to keep it. Like if you have the same game over and over again, and like say 1 million people play that game, and then you don't update it for a month, and then people are starting to be like, okay, I'm still having fun. And then, like, if you don't update it for a year, they're gonna think that you don't care about the game and it was just a quick cash grab, so they'll just leave because it's getting boring and stale. But if you update it and change it, like, that helps keep the player base alive. And what I think that something is really good that Minecraft Java Edition does is, like, that I think a lot of games should have. I don't know if other games have it, but this is just my example. If like an update you don't like, you can play in other updates. Like it doesn't matter.
That's what I think that they could have done, but they didn't.
Also, I don't know if they still do this, but what I noticed when I was playing Fortnite and like a little after, they would never like if a gun or like a weapon was like really good and needed a change or really bad and needed a change, they wouldn't just like tweak the damage of it or like tweak the fire rate. They would just completely take it out of the game. And so like then they like if it was like a really good concept but executed poorly, they could have like changed that. You can always change things. But what they've done is they decided, okay, what if we just remove this entirely? Again, everything is just our opinion. This is just this show is basically just me and Logan and maybe other people rant about things for 25 minutes. Logan's disappeared for some reason, but yeah.
Yeah, basically.
We still have 15 more minutes, and I think this Fortnite topic's getting a little dry now, and our last topic we kind of need Logan for. So let's rant about something on the spot. By the way, these aren't scripted, we just think of things before, so we're not a bumbling mess. Like last episode, we don't talk about it. Let's talk about, Star Wars. Let's talk about how you might not agree with this. Someone might not agree with this. I'm probably like someone's probably thinking if they see this, oh, what a loser! This guy, he has a different opinion than me. If someone even sees this, but like I don't know what I'm gonna say. I have there. But in my opinion, the sequel trilogy, like all the newer movies in Star Wars, just don't make sense, and in my opinion, they don't count. To me, it's just fan fiction, and they don't count.
Yeah, they made 3 movies, but then they ran out of stuff to do after that. So they were like, all right, well, we've used up all this, and then they were like, all right, then let's go back to the beginning.
Yeah.
That probably wasn't great planning.
I don't really. Anyway, again with the planning, it really like
David?
they had. Yeah. Hello. Anyway, Daisy Ridley, the actress who played Rey, confirmed it. They had no direction. Like they didn't
David?
say. What? Can you hear me? Hello?
Well, it looks like I lost him.
Here, let me just message him. You can't hear me, apparently, so. I
David?
can hear you. Hold on. Sorry about these technical difficulties. Try to push the headset in more, or look in audio. Muted. me. Sorry for these technical difficulties. You could hear him and me, but we can't hear each other, I think. Logan is still gone. Oh my god.
Power off. Power on.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yeah. Alright, I got my connection back.
Okay, sorry, there's gonna be a echo. So if you don't like echoes, probably should turn off the podcast. But yeah. So back to what we were saying. They had no direction in the sequel trilogy because in my opinion, because they changed directors and like writers around. So like it didn't really work. They had no idea who Rey's parents were gonna be because like at first it was like maybe it's Obi-Wan, then it's like maybe it's just a bunch of random people. Then it's apparently Palpatine for some reason.
Yeah.
I don't know why. Why is he still alive?
Yeah, it doesn't really make sense.
Also, in The Rise of Skywalker, I'm just gonna be nitpicking at this point. I'm a huge Star Wars fan and I don't like what Disney did with it. With the knife scene, where they like have to like line it up. So like at a point, you would have to be standing in that exact direction to make it point. Like if you were anywhere else, it wouldn't work. You have to be standing exactly there, and there's no like marker or anything. They're just like standing there. And that knife had to be made by a Sith. And then it would have to been made after the second Death Star was destroyed. It was using the ruins. So apparently there's another person. It could have been Snoke, I doubt it would be Kylo. Maybe Palpatine, because he's back for some reason. Like, yeah. 2 explosions is apparently no match to Sith powers, question mark? Yep, that makes sense. I mean, it kinda does. Maybe he, like, because Palpatine's master before he was the greatest Sith of all time. Or in my opinion, Darth Plagueis, he was trying to learn how to, like, cheat death. So maybe, like, Palpatine learned something from that, or something. But I still think that, it's kind of a bit odd.
Yeah. On an unrelated topic, I'm also sort of annoyed that Disney keeps buying things. Like, they bought Marvel and Star Wars and all those other guys, but then the original creators don't like... But then the original creators are the people who made that great. But then, now that they're not in charge, it's different.
Sure, we should embrace change, but we should embrace it if the general consensus is bad. Like if everyone says this isn't right. And people can have their opinions, but yeah, like Disney has to grow. It has to be a corporation. But I think it should stick to its like animated movies and like Mickey Mouse and all that, because like that's a good idea, because you have like the old like Disney movies. Old people could watch it and like, cause with like their grandkids if they have any. Like people who like are in their like their middle ages. They're not castles though. Haha, see what I did there? Can enjoy it because like they watched it when they were a kid. Young adults can watch it with their kids who are watching them for the first time. And young kids are watching it for the first time. And like then they have the babies with like the Mickey Mouse and all that. They have such a strong grasp on everything that they don't need more, in my opinion.
Yeah,
But
they have
they're
like
Not
they have
gonna
a
listen
theme
to some
park that's
12-year-old
like the
kid.
size of a city. They
Yeah,
actually have two theme parks that are like the size of cities.
multiple, I
And
think.
then it's like, but then they buy other things, but they already have a lot of stuff. They don't really need more.
I think they're gonna like keep on trying to buy more stuff, and like good on them if they're making money, but they should at least like put more effort into it. I don't know.
I think they should just come up with their own ideas, but they're buying all the things, so eventually if they keep doing this, then all TV will just be Disney.
just be one channel.
There won't be
Disney
anything
Channel
else.
Mega.
Yeah.
Logan, are you genuinely gone, or have you just muted yourself?
I think he's muted himself, but he might be gone and muted.
Okay. Well, if you're here and trying to talk to us, you're muted, Logan. On another note with the Star Wars, apparently, like, you know how Luke, like, brought Vader back to the light and helped to defeat Palpatine with Vader? Or Anakin, I should say. But then apparently his nephew has a bad dream and now he has to, like, exile himself. Because that makes sense.
Yeah. Weren't we also going to do music?
Yeah. Well, our third topic that we said before this kind of needs Logan, but he doesn't want to talk or something.
I
I'm gonna
guess.
try to message him. Hold on. Sorry for this, everybody. Session. Maybe he's just gone off to play video games. I don't know. Well, our last topic was gonna be Logan winging it, and then we'll just like listen and talk with him. But he's not there, so we can't wing it.
We can do music?
Yeah, we could talk about like music and stuff. I'll play the thing on my keyboard. Oh, Logan's back! Wow, perfect timing.
Logan! Were you
Logan.
thinking of something to wing?
No, I just want to do what's that. It's hungry.
We just did the 2 of the 3 things, and an extra one that we had to make up.
And I got a snack, yeah.
Okay, well, Logan, it's time for you to wing it. But first, music. Everybody, shut up. I'm gonna play some bad music to chill to.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Are you ready for some music now?
Alright.
Now I'm gonna play Yes I Did. Not in that one. Oh, that's it. Sorry, I just looked at the time and it's like almost time to go.
Okay, so we need.
It's almost time to over. So Logan, you wing it for like 4 more minutes. We added an extra 10 minutes for funsies. But yeah, Logan, go.
Okay, so I hate the actual beer, but I'm gonna roll with it anyway. I PS2 trading. Actually, never mind. That's stupid. How about Minecraft? There's a new update coming out soon.
There is?
Like, yeah, the cave update.
Oh yeah, right.
The cave update, folks, my right. Yeah. Here. Having trouble winning it, so. It's over. Cut it. I can't do anything else.
Well, what are they adding in the cave update?
Copper, and you can make like I don't know what it would do. Like you
Probably
make,
some
like,
updates to
stuff
caves.
like that.
Have you ever wondered how they actually make the caves in Minecraft?
I don't.
How did they do that?
I don't know.
Because every cave is different. And I know, because I code, that you can't just do something like that. Especially in 3D.
Hey guys, sorry I'm back. I had to do something. Cut the recording?
Yeah.
Why?
I can't think of anything.
Okay. Thanks for watching, everybody. This has been our cringy miscellaneous thing. Goodbye.